think of a few things. One is the 400-pound mono that we've used on those works excellent. However, you got to realize too, when you're in the beach, your hands are going to be a lot softer than they normally are. Like out here, man, they're rough as hell.
Yeah, they start getting all real soft.
Yeah, well, you got to think when you go to grab that leader and it only has 400-pound test, you better wear gloves because it will actually cut into your skin. So we offer the 500. We also offer 650, 700, and 1,200-pound monos. The thicker you go, the more grip you can get on that leader without having to worry about gloves. But if you don't have any gloves, then you go grab a 400-pound leader, you better be ready to let it go because it will cut into your skin. You know what I mean? So 400 still would. We know a guy that got gloved. He wrapped his hand on it like this, and it pulled down all the top layer of his skin like that. Yeah. So that's why we sell the heavier ones. But again, too, heavier leaders means a more costly price. So that's just something to kind of take into consideration when you're making your choice on which leaders to go with. They're all 30 footers, and the reason we go with 30 foot is because years ago I found out when I was setting my world record that if my leader had been over 40 foot, I would have lost the ability to claim that world record. Luckily for me, my leader was only 19 foot because I was fishing off a Bob Hall pier. But once I learned that, then I started applying that formula to everything I do because I want to make sure that if somebody catches a land-based world record or some kind of world record, pending line class, something, that they didn't lose it like I did because my monofilament top shot was 200-pound test and it was 200 feet long. So they considered it leader material. So I ended up, instead of getting the 100-pound line class that I fought that tiger shark for over an hour and 15 minutes on 100-pound test before I even saw the 200 come in, they gave me an all tackle world record rather than the 100-pound line class world record. So, yeah.
All right, well, yeah, if I mix it, I should be out pretty soon, but if not tomorrow.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It'll be here. Jeff will be here. I'm planning to leave today to go to Houston because I got to go. There's a tournament in the Galveston area, but I'm going to Houston because we're going to start supplying FTU with our fishing tackle. So, yes, I finally got a hold of the owner and was able to talk to him about getting our gear in there and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
All right, we'll be here. All right, let's see. What's up, guys? All right, so while we're here, I do need everybody's input that's in the Houston area that wants our fishing tackle. We want to stock them with the gear that everybody is looking for immediately, not, oh, eventually I'll get to it and stuff like that. So, yes, thank you guys. That was a pretty awesome phone call. I was finally able to talk to him, and I also got a bit of understanding of what was going on, so why they hadn't given us a call yet, and it kind of still, you know, I had to basically reiterate to them how I work with my shops that I do business with and stuff like that, and it is in direct response to our customers, what they're looking for, what they're wanting, what they need. And so again, guys, if y'all are in that area, please post up here what kind of gear y'all want in the store for them to carry of our tackle. Right now we've got we're looking at the double drop drum leaders, the shark leaders, 4, 5, and 6 footers. We are looking at the bull red leaders, and the big black drum leaders. On the blue redders.
Did you give him your address and everything already?
Yeah, no, that one's got to go out today, boss. You're talking about the MXJ? Mm-hmm. That one has to go out today. I've got his info, so after I understand that, but I already told him it was going out today, yesterday. So after we get me on the road, get that boxed up, you can send Nico over there to go drop it off at the post office today. So I'll get you the end info here in a bit, but yeah, no, that one, he's been waiting and has not complained. But again, too, you know, I did tell him we'd get it out today. It's just, God, running around like crazy over here, which is good. I'm not complaining, but I don't want to keep pushing things off when we can get them done, especially now that we got everybody here at the shop. You know, when we're short-handed, it really makes it difficult to move things around and stuff like that. So we're gonna get it done. And let's see. Let's see. Oh. So what we're doing with this reel, we're gonna put the first 200 yards in this color. This will be his warning to let him know if he's getting mowed down by a big old fish, how many yards of line he's got left on the reel. And then we're gonna go to his top shot. And the reason we're gonna go to his top shot rather than his middle line is because he wants 500 yards of top shot. So with not knowing exactly how much line I'm gonna get on here, and I'm saying that as politely as I can put it, because every time we spool an 80, depending on how I feel, and right now I'm telling you, my allergies are just, they're running rampant right now. So I may not be able to get, say 200, you know, the 2650 that we've maxed these out at. We've actually gotten that. We've been averaging about 24, maybe 2,500 yards of line. So because of that, I want to ensure that if I'm going to get him exactly the 500 yards, I'm going to have to put that on first, then put the middle color on, and then max it out the way he wants it. And then I'll take it off, invert it, and get exactly what the customer's wanting. So this is one of the things, and actually in this video you'll see multiple ways on how, you know, the title that I titled it on there is for the guys that are using straight solid braid to their mono or straight solid braid on their reels, on the things, can it actually do everything that I am doing with the hollow core. One is tying this knot the way I've tied it. I didn't actually tie a knot, I spliced it in on itself. So if y'all missed that, there you go. Look, the braid is actually within the other braid right there as a Chinese finger trap. And I also did it so far in there that it is actually right here. There's the tip. You can see how it's real thick right here, and then it got skinny. See that? So I have made sure that this knot is pretty much indestructible. So that's two things right there. And again too, I'm going to keep hammering the knowledge in there of pointing out the true differences between a solid braid, hollow core braid, and or monofilament as well, because mono is another thing that so many people are so used to using, and you know, they have their reasons. I am just trying to put the knowledge out there of the different ways different lines can help you improve your abilities to save money in the long run. So now we're going to do this. Go and get this started and spooled up. Again, Camilo, Toby, Hunter. What's up? Right on. Yes, sir. And let's see. No worries. John, what up, guys? How you doing? So, yeah, no, I am, ooh, I didn't put this on. Wow, I thought I did. Double check everything. Yep. No, definitely Hunter Nerf, man. So I gotta ask, how or why did you come up with the name Hunter Nerf? That was pretty cool. I do see all the, I don't know if it has anything to do with like the Nerf guns and stuff like that, but I have seen some of the commercials where guys are, you know, got them crazy machines for the Nerf guns, like the Gatling guns and basically machine guns and rifles, and man, they have really taken that to a whole nother level, which is fun. You know, you can actually sit there and play in the house and not worry about, you know, destroying anything other than running into it when you're trying to get away. There you go. And what do you like to hunt for, boss? William, what's up, brother? Semper Fi. Oh. So, I am going to put the first 200 yards on here. Then I'm going to cut the line and change out color. And again, too, I'm not going to put a permanent knot on that connection point right there. The reason being is because I'm going to flip those colors toward the end. Alright. Alright, there's 200 yards. So my line cutter up here, I'm going to cut the line. Went out last weekend for the biggest and baddest, and I'm going to go out this weekend for the Bolivar beatdown in Galveston area. So, oh man, there you go. Oh, that is sexy. All right, guys. So right here, I'm just going to tie just a simple knot, and the reason being because this is not going to be the permanent home of this line in this reel. It's going to just be here for me to measure out to make sure I can get the 500 yards on there. Obviously I can, but you're going to see, you're going to understand here in a minute. And again, this is going to be something else that, again, for the guys that are using monofilament and or solid braid, can your braid or mono do what I am doing here? So here we go. Oop, what was that? I felt something.
What do you gotta do with the labels, man?
What labels are you looking for? It's a roll. Ooh, what is that?
That's where I put it last time.
What is this? Holy smokes. All right, so I'm gonna cut that little section out and splice it so I can get this back over to tightline braid to figure out what it is, because yeah. There we go. Let's see. So here's another one for you. Finding a bad area like that in solid braid, you would end up having to tie a knot, or you choose to leave it in there on the hopes that it hasn't weakened your line. With hollow core, as I've done here, I am able to mend that line in that area, so that way I ensure that every portion of my braid here is at maximum potential. So you found, what was that, John? One of those little clog points or lint points or something? I don't know what to call them. I'm going to have to see if they have a name for them and stuff like that. So what are you looking for, son?
Labels.
On a roll?
Yes.
Right there. Right there by the printer. On the right side of the printer. That it?
No.
Oh, paper. Okay. Hold on, guys. Let me do this real quick.
Yeah, it is hot.
Grab the fan from his office and put it back over here, and y'all can turn on this fan too. Or, well, I need a fan up here.
79 degrees.
Yeah. It's going to get to about 80 here in a bit. So grab the fan from the back, bring it up to the front. All right, guys, I am back. A booger, I guess that's what we're going to call them, right? The boogers? Line boogers. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. So let's go and get this back on there. Continue spooling. Oops. You know, Nico, Nicholas, I picture you one day grabbing your son like that. Alright, there we go. We're gonna continue. Oh, you know what? And I need to check something. Ooh, okay. So right there, we're definitely gonna have to let him know that, you know, the laser is not working properly because it didn't catch that. You know what I mean? That's a big chunk. That, or maybe they had issues with one or whatever. But yeah. Trump is speaking at the Cochise County, Arizona border. Police just a widespread manhunt for a man threatening to kill Trump. Wow. Dang. Well, prayers going out that they catch him before he does so. But yeah, that's basically what they have to resort to. Evil will go that far when they know they are going to lose. So. I say it evil because there's no reason to do that, but that's crazy, crazy. So, and Patrick, again, thank you for the markers. I opened them up this morning, man. That is awesome. Yeah, we're gonna be stocked up for a minute. Yeah, the window behind me doesn't. The window unit behind me doesn't work. We also kind of stopped using it a long time ago because when it did stop working, but it also, hold on, looking for the plug to tell you the truth. It's a 220. Yeah, it has to be a 220. That thing's huge. That thing is big. Big. How many yards will I put on here? We're shooting for 2,400 yards plus. That's what we're looking for. He wants it maxed out because he's into shark fishing, and he's got an Avid 50 right. Oh, there it is, right there. See that black spot right there? See what that is. Wow, that's weird. So let me see. I don't know if these scissors are sharp enough to get to it. There we go. So I took off that booger right there. See that? Yeah. There was a micro little bit left on there, but that is nothing compared to what it was. So you can see it right there, barely. Only because it's a different color, but let's see if I can get it off completely. Yes, Uber. I was going to give you a call here in a bit. I might be able to work something out on that, or I might be able to. I'll give you a call here in a bit, boss. Let me just. Oh, there it is. I took off the booger right there. So basically, whatever that was got wove in with the carrier group, but it is gone. So I didn't have to cut anything on there. So that's awesome. Nope, I thought I turned it on. Okay. Is that another one? Yep, sure is. think they had a bad batch because I never have this much amount of boogers in the line. I guess that's going to be the official name, braided boogers. Because look at that, it comes right off. So let's see. All right. Okay.
A small or big package?
Huh?
A small or big package?
It was a bunch of markers.
Bunch of markers.
The big heavy markers.
Big heavy markers?
Is that Patrick?
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, we haven't got a small package one, right?
Well, I don't know what his small means. Like, I opened it up and all it had was the big markers in it.
Because there's supposed to be 2 packages. Okay, well I know. I guess the markers came in a bigger package. Big.
It was like this big, like, but I don't understand. I have no idea what he means by big package.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. Yeah, because he's confusing. What do you mean by big package or small package? Small package, what do you like?
Tell him what we got in it. You came to sit there and describe the size. It was full of black magic markers.
I know one of them had the magic markers that he just got.
Yeah, the big heavy black magic markers. That's all it had in it. We're trying. Sorry guys, but it's like trying to describe a package we don't know. You know, we didn't ship. It's kind of hard, you know. So we only got one package.
Yeah, we only got one though.
Tactical. Thank you, boss. Yeah, we're definitely, you know, I'll be, we're already coming up on 500 yards. Boom. Nope. Okay. Okay. So technically it's not 500 yards of top shot. It is 500 yards of line capacity, but I need 500 yards of this. So I have to take it up to 700 yards before I actually cut it. Cause this is what's going to end up happening. This is going to get stripped off and I'm going to flip it to where the green is actually on the top end of the spool. So, yep. Oh yeah, man, I'm glad I'm kind of on my game today. Can you grab me a Coke, please? I definitely got to take this to 700 yards. Yep, that it is. What do you think?
I think just trying to, we got both of them or just one?
Yeah, we only got one package and it had the big, like 1 inch permanent markers, the big, this one's.
Like the chisel type?
Yeah, these.
Jumbos?
That's all that we got in, like 8 or 10 of those, something like that. Yeah. So. Yeah, we got the fatties. We got that, but I don't know if you have what you packed up, and I know you're trying not to tell us, but at the same time we can only verify what we have gotten in store. So, all right. Okay, so this is the 130-pound end red that's going to be spliced into this, and yes, I'm going to put a permanent connection between these two braids, and the reason for it is because that connection is not going to come undone. It's only The other section will, and I'm trying not to get too far ahead of people who haven't not watched our channel before but are subscribed and are watching now. We are a different type of tackle shop, guys. We actually we can custom spool your gear to exact measurements, not just guesses. And that is something that with other tackle shops, that's what they do, because they don't want to do the extra step that I have to do in order to make that happen. But again, too, I'm a fisherman. That's what I want. Like, if I want it and I can offer it, why not? So, all right. Why does it say it was already delivered? No, I'm talking to the channel. Yeah, I'm talking to him like a. Nice. There you go. Yeah, what kind of fishing do you do, Tactical? And I'm assuming you hunt as well, which is pretty cool. And I can't believe what YouTube is doing to a lot of the other, channels. They're demonetizing them because they have weapons in there and stuff like that. And that's just crazy, man. A dangerous weapon is one handled by somebody that doesn't know what they're doing. These other channels that are teaching the guys how to properly handle the weapons, clean the weapons, fire them, and, maintain safety is a huge thing. You know what I mean? Now, again, too, like vehicles, they're only dangerous when it's in the hands of somebody that's not being careful. But you don't see them banning all the vehicles off the road. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just a heads up on that. You're going to Myrtle Beach in North Carolina? I think there's one in South Carolina as well as in Florida. I think, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think we have a Myrtle Beach here in Texas. So, bass fishing. There you go. Cool deal. We've got quite a bit of bass fishermen on the channel as well. Actually, once YouTube finally gets this up and running, we are definitely going to be bringing more of our YouTube subscribers onto the channel while they're out there fishing, because that would be cool. I'd love to see all types of fishing, and especially when it's real. You know what I mean? A lot of the channels that are out there only show you the glory moments. I'm going to show you both glory, dull, horrible, like it's there. Yep. AJ, what's up? Grandpat, how you doing? Now we got a lot of new names in here. Rondo from South Carolina. Very nice. Welcome to the channel, gents. How y'all doing? Hey, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys. It does help us grow our channel. And feel free to ask your questions. We do keep it family orientated here. We don't allow any trolling or bashing. Bashing, not bassin'. Bring on the fish, guys, for sure. So, and while y'all are telling us what state y'all are from, what kind of fishing do you do? Give us some idea of who you are on the style of fishing you do. Personal best, what you'd like to do. Shoot, for me, I'd like to catch me a great white, salmon shark, 7 gill, thresher, mako. Yeah, there's quite a bit of sharks that I'd like to catch. Marlin, wahoo. No, I've caught a wahoo. I've actually caught 2 of them. Swordfish. I haven't caught. Tuna, yellow, black, yellow and blue. Yeah. I want to go fishing for prawn as well. I've seen the way they actually use rod and reels to go fishing for prawn, and man, that's pretty insane how they get those hooked up. But just to give you an idea, guys, we're coming up on, we're at 1,200 yards of 130 on this reel. 1,200 yards right there. There you go. And we're going to keep going. This is just a stepping point in the spooling of the reel. And this is really important for a lot of guys to understand why we choose to go with hollow core braid over solid and over monofilament. Oh wow. Okay. All right, Patrick. Well, then that means it's out. It's out for delivery. Good deal. Oh, excuse me. Well, that'll work, Patrick. Do appreciate it. Don't know what's coming in, but if you're saying it's a $180 box, what? Have y'all? I saw a video the other day. There's a company making like little glass minnow lures. They're small like this, and you can tell, guys, like I'm putting pressure on the line. Like it's sliding through my fingers, but that gives you an idea of how much pressure I'm actually putting on there. Where it's heating it up, but I'm already I'm almost at 1,500 yards. So, and you'll notice why I have my fingers on here, or you're asking why, is the reason being is because I find flaws in the line. I don't care what line I put on here other than monofilament. If I'm doing solid braid, I look for them just so the customer knows, hey, I have a weak point at this point, or they ask me to cut it out and tie a knot. But with hollow core, if it's something that I can cut out, like a bad booger section, then I cut it out and we can splice it and make sure that everything end to end is 100%. So. Yeah. Let's see. But is everybody gearing up for the weekend? Who's all going fishing? Where are you going? I know there's a few guys on here that are excited. Tournament mode is on. There's the Bolivar Beatdown up in the Galveston area. We're going to be attending. I know John and Edgar are going to be out there. Is Carl going too? Can't wait to hang with the guys out on the beach, man. It's been too long. I'm so excited. So excited. But I've still got 2 reels I gotta play with over here. So. There you go, Ray. Get some shark fishing in. Yes, sir. We just passed up 1,800 yards. We're at over 1,800 yards on this reel of 130-pound test. Tight line, 12 strand. Is the order complete, son? Okay, go ahead and get it loaded up in my truck, and make sure both y'all sign off on those numbers, because I want to have it. I don't want to have any flaws. Oh yeah, Toby. 1,900 coming up on 2,000 yards of 130 on this reel. There's 2,000 yards. See it right there. Yes, sir. Let's see. Trying to get this. See, this thing moves a little bit too much. I wish it was in a point where I could just pull it off, put it there, show it, and then put it back up on there. But it moves a little too much. So. Awesome. Okay. Well, that's good, Ray. Good luck down there. And to everybody else going out too. Like I said, guys, I'm pulling up this reel so I can hurry up and hit the road so I can go make my deliveries. And then I'll definitely go from there. Well, how many feet is this? At 2,000 yards, that would be 6,000 feet. Yep. We're at 2,200 yards. Oh, that's good. Got another tournament. Hell yeah. What's y'all's entry fees over there? And is it cash payout? We got our tournament this weekend is shark and redfish, bull red. So wow, he may just take up the last bit of our line, and I don't think it's going to be enough. All right, so I'm at 2,550 yards of line right there. 2,550. I still got probably another. I got some room that I could put on there. Let me get with him, see if he wants me to, because I could put a filler line right there of 130 of another color. Because the main section that we're worried about is the top end of 500 yards, and then the bottom end of the 200 yards. So let me give him a call. Give me a second, guys. Hey, what's up, boss? This is Albert with Hard Life. All right, so I ran out of the red in 130, and I'm at 2,554 yards. I could still definitely put on like another 100 or so yards of 130, but it would have to be a different color, say orange, blue, or do you want me to go and leave it right there? Nope. Okay. We're at 2,554 yards. Okay. Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. Bye. Good deal. Well, he's okay where it's at right now. And let's. All right. So here's where the power of the hollow core braid will come into play, guys. And I keep doing these videos because I want to like just put the knowledge out there for everybody to know and to understand what is available to them out there when they are spooling their reels, and also too to kind of pay attention to what those tackle shops are doing to their reels. So a lot of times the shops don't understand that braid can actually grip the spool. We've proven that for almost 2 decades now. And so here, I'm going to go ahead and down spool it so I can put that chartreuse braid on the top end. All right?
I got 2 hours of sleep. 1 o'clock in the morning, my legs went to.
Did he tell you about the drinks we got there?
I took one earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. Is this the 10-ounce circle?
That's full red.
Yeah. Well, because it says full red 10-ounce.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, here we go, guys. Now, I'm going to go ahead and down spool this. Come on. Zoom out. I guess it is zoomed out. I don't know. All right. I guess normally I'm used to when I start zooming out on the smaller reels, you can actually see it. But what rod should you use for that HXW? A heavy, extra heavy. Yeah. 10 footer if you're going to be casting or anything like that. Let me see. Dang it. Okay. All right. so now I'm going to download it to that knot that I tied earlier, just so you can see why I tied that knot. Like I said, it wasn't a permanent deal, but it was something that I needed just so I can get the line to continue on with it. And now you're going to see where the hollow core comes into play big time. Hands down for me, I only fish the avets, and it's because with them, if I have any issues, I can get in direct contact with them. But also too, I have fished with the Shimanos and all of that. Don't get me wrong, they're smooth reels, but at the same time, when it goes to cleaning them or fixing them or anything like that, it's out of my bankroll. So. Yep. For live, what's up, boss? Slides. I ain't gonna even try and mess up your name, boss. I'm gonna call you Slides. What's up, boss? And with your HXW, is it a Raptor? I am trying to leave. It'll probably be in the next 4 hours that I'm gonna hit the road. I gotta download this. I'm waiting for them to load up the order, and then I'm going to be hitting the road. So more than likely, as soon as I get done pulling this reel, it'll be time for me to cut the video so I can hit the road to go make deliveries. Got one going out to Causeway Pier and the other one going to the bait bucket. Yes. I don't need it to pop off the holder here. All I'm doing is keeping it there so that way I can do my inverted here without having to hold the reel like I used to. When I was down spooling reels for years, I held onto the reel and down spooled it instead of just doing it like this. So it's definitely a game changer when you actually work a little smarter and not harder. Yeah, that's one of the things that the HXW, or actually all the reels that are in left-handed, for a while there, they were doing some reels in left-handed, in color, but yeah, the coronavirus really messed up a lot of things, guys. It really did. So many people lost their lives, one, but two, the workforce never really truly came back to full force. So even for us, you know, it's been trial and error ever since then. So even then, the cost of living has gone up, but a lot of it has to do with the current commander-in-chief not knowing what the hell he's doing there, and then the current VP, who's also, you can tell, she has no idea what the hell she's talking about. Yeah, guys, it's definitely stupid hot out there today, so. What is the perfect fishing setup for Jetty? I keep getting stuck on the rocks. Alright, so I have found my knot. done. Got it undone. Now you're gonna see why I did what I did.
Parts in the Causeway order?
What do you mean?
Because this just has claw 3 ounce and egg 4 ounce.
Oh, and it has the improved double drop drum leaders.
That and some surf weights.
Okay, the surf weights are what I owed them the last time the count was off.
Okay.
So, and then the double drop drum leaders, the improved ones are supposed to be in there. Should be 12 of them. But yeah, I did print out an updated list on those. It should be there.
Oh, I just found that.
The what?
I just found that on your desk.
Oh, it's not on that clipboard.
No, sir.
Find the clip.
S.P.I. and
Find the clipboard because it should be on the clipboard because I fixed all that up when I started pulling all the gear the other day.
Look, it's on here because I put it on here. And invoice for average real customer order. And S.P.I.
Oh crap! All right.
I'll wait for Jeff. So
No,
no.
he won't either. That was something that was added on at the last minute. So, but yeah, it's supposed to, those surf weights, just put them in a bag, and the leaders, they do belong with that order.
Is it 12?
Yeah. Yeah, I made all of those yesterday while I was live, or the day before, or something like that.
At least your count's not off.
Can't say that all the time. I scared the crap out of my customer yesterday. So the reels that I was doing yesterday, guys, I was keeping track of everything, writing it down because I knew I was going to forget something. And so I was just trying to keep myself in check, writing everything down. I went to go try to figure out the math, and I forgot how to work math. Well, not how to work it, but in my head it was right. What I inputted into the phone calculator was incorrect. I forgot to add the parentheses around the total amounts of braid because it was going to be one number cost for all the different sizes or the different lengths of braid that he got in the same weight class, and I forgot to put the parentheses around there. So when I did 200 plus 300 plus 120 plus this plus that, I got 1,000 plus yards, and then the last number times the 19 cents or 18 cents, it came out to over $1,000. And in my head for that second or two, I was like, okay, I'm right, but my allergies and all of that have really been kicking my butt. And he kind of looked at me, he's like, are you sure the math is right? And I said, well, I did it on the calculator because right now I don't trust my math. And then I looked at it again, I was like, oh man, I messed up. He's like, what? I said, well, the right formulas in math is you do parentheses first, then multiplication, then division, then addition, and then subtraction. And I forgot to add the parentheses in the formula when I inputted it into the phone calculator. So once I did that, it dropped down to like $200 something. Yeah, that's why I hate these computer setups now. When you try to, if you try to input over 99 items in these registers, it doesn't let you do more than 99 items. So you literally have to pre-figure up the math beforehand and go from there. So Causeway, and print out the order for Causeway. It has the improved double drop snapper leaders. I know I fixed it on the computer, but he's needing that to verify what I was telling him. Oh, and actually, I almost messed up right there. I'm talking to y'all about what I did yesterday. All right, so from here, let me take off this reel real quick. Hold on. I want the chartreuse green on the top end of the reel as my top shot. So what I got to do now is this. I got to unspool it off that spool one more time to get that braid to flip over, so that way the red will go on first. It'll be orange, red, and then chartreuse. Jaden, getting stuck when bringing in the line. what's getting stuck? Or what are you referring to? Come on. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna strip it off one more time. Okay, I'm missing quite a bit of the conversation because I'm having a look over here at what I'm actually doing and not being able to read all the comments, guys. Sorry. Alright, so what I normally do when I fish the jetties, once I cast out and I know I'm far enough away from the jetties, when I go to pull in, I start cranking with my rod tip straight to my weight and point it down. As soon as I get that weight moving, I bring it up real high and I continue reeling as fast as I can to ensure that the weight pops up off the bottom and it's not going to get caught along the rods coming up. But if you're coming up real slow, you're just asking for the weight to get wedged into the jetties there and asking to lose your gear. So that's also too why I sell those blemished weights here for the guys that fish near the jetties for like sheephead and flounder and stuff like that are up close, that if they want to lose fishing gear, they can buy the cheaper end stuff right there. Yep, that's another one right there. Yep. So Patrick, what you're sending me was an anniversary gift for us? Hold on, my phone's ringing and I have no idea who it is. Hello? Hello? Okay.
Because you put that order together, I don't know if you wanted to sign it or.
No, that's fine. You printed, that's the invoice. You printed 2 of those, right? Since it already had the price listing on it?
And I did bait bucket.
Okay. And what about Causeway? Oh, wait. All we have is Causeway and Bait Bucket, right?
You want me to toss the old paper?
No, we keep that there so that way I can verify who put in what if I'm missing something. Because a lot of these I have to physically count out each item in front of them when we're checking it in. All right, Ernest, you have a good one, boss. I am so close to being done with this reel. It's awesome. I'm working on an 80 average chew speed. Right. Oh, that's... Take that sticker off, please. Okay. Billy? Yeah. He put them stickers all over my gear and stuff. He's gonna get his. I'm gonna get him. The what? No, you throw it away. I don't eat. Dude, I have kids around. No, all of these are my rods. He put that on my gear. Yeah, but that one's staying here. We're putting that up. I'm gonna find a place and put it up on the wall. Yeah, still finding crap that Billy put in my shop. So. I gotta kind of thank Curtis for that as well, because he's the one who hooked Billy up with the stickers. Finish off with the weights. Like, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. Ow, that hurt. What the hell happened there? Son of a gun.
Something hit you or?
No, the brake came loose, and because it came loose, the line spun forward and locked in, and it kicked the pigtail out of my hand. Well, when it kicked the pigtail out of my hand, it smacked me in the gut. Look.
Gave you a boo-boo?
Yeah, it gave me a damn boo-boo. What the hell?
Kiss your dad, boo-boo.
Oh, don't do that. That's nasty. Yeah. Oh, that was straight weird. Man, that was crazy. So, man. Oh man. Yeah, that hurt. What's up, 308? Alright. I saw that one coming, so I was prepared for that looseness right there. Alright, now that I have inverted the line, I'm going to go ahead and spool it back onto the reel, and this will put the chartreuse on top the way he wants it on top. So, alright, there we go. What's up, Damon? How you doing, brother? Yeah. Yeah. And so guys are always asking me, man, how much braid do you go through or work through in a day? So right now I'm already at 4,895 yards of braid that has gone through this system of me just working on this one reel. Obviously that number, if somebody can remember that number right there, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to zero that out. Well, I don't have to, because we already know how much line was on there, but I'm double checking my work here to make sure that actually no, I don't. I can write that down. Hold on. 4895. Okay, I wrote it down. Now I'm gonna go and spool this up. Yep. So, dang. Damon must be on his lunch break or on his way home. One of the two. What's up, brother? You got a tournament coming up or anything, Damon? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, okay. There you go. Excuse me. Yeah, this one is an 80 Abbott 2-speed. Very beautiful in color, that's for sure. So, oh man. Now time to fill up the reel, and it'll be ready for our customer when he comes back. Very, very nice. Very nice. So now that I've inverted the lines to where I want them to be, now I'm going to put the permanent connection in. And I wouldn't say permanent, but if he doesn't plan on changing out the color of lines or having to replace his color for any reason, then it may be a permanent solution for him on the spooling. That's one of the things we keep talking about with a lot of our customers and a lot of anglers out there. You know, they're trying to find ways to save money in the long run. You know, that's why you buy the type of gear you buy or whatever. It's saving money whenever you can, you know what I mean? Obviously not everything that is cheap is great, so you definitely have to watch out with that, because as we're continue to show that just because you buy cheap braid up front doesn't always mean it's going to save you money in the long run. So that's why I'm doing these videos showing the different types of advantages the hollow core braid has over monofilament and solid braid. And here you go. So now I've added in my orange to my red right there, 130, 130. And there's my connection point. There's no knot, but it is super strong. It's basically an inverted Chinese finger trap. So now I'm gonna go ahead and finish pulling it up and get him a finished product. Here we go. Nope, I need this over here. Oop, and that's off a little bit. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Can you put that on silent, boss? I don't want to get hit with a copyright. And I'm sorry, guys. It scares me because the last time I got hit with a copyright, it was $1,500, and that was not cheap. But what they're also doing now too, if you choose not to argue it, what they can do is any money that you would have made off the video will go to the guy who holds the copyright on there. So if this video turns out to be a 50 million watched viewed video, which would have made me, you know, $50,000 or whatever, I don't get none of it because it would go to the guy who owns copyright. So there's a bunch of ways to lose money with the YouTube channel, and I definitely don't want to give them any kind of advantage for that to happen. So final step on this spooling, and actually got to increase the drag because I lowered it down to do the down spooling. What's up, Oscar? How you doing, boss? No, I don't. I got a couple baits, but it ain't a whole lot to go with. I've got to start brainstorming and how I'm going to get some great baits for the tournament. But yeah, right now I don't have anything other than stuff I was going to piece together to make something happen. I had a buddy of mine that went offshore yesterday and was supposed to get with me because he was supposed to bring in, or he was going to be going for Barracuda, Jack Crevalle, and Blue Runners, but I haven't heard nothing back from him today, so I don't know. Damon always fishes Sharkathon. That's a no-brainer right there. But this time he's gonna come to the shop and downspool his reels like I've been doing with mine, and get his line looked at for sure. This thing is getting on my nerves. You know, and this is going to be a great video. By me leaving the line counter running the whole time, it's going to give you an idea of what of how much line actually goes through my fingers on a daily basis per reel, especially when we're having to invert it like this and flip it to get it back in where we want it to be. So it gives you a better understanding of what we charge, because I mean, it's a service that does take some serious attention to it, and so Oh yeah, Damon in for the win this year. I know he is. But he better bring in them reels so they can get gone through for sure. Yeah, it would have been longer for me if they hadn't banned me from the tournament, but again too, it was getting to the point that you could tell they were finding every which way to block me from entering that tournament. So that's all right. All right. That is very true, Damon. You don't know, but at minimum we can at least put that, you know, that knowing going into the tournament that all your lines are good to go. So, but the one thing, like I said, you know, as soon as it happened, like I knew instantly that that was not, you know, that it wasn't the amount of drag you put on the fish that what caused it to happen. There was a fray in that line. So, but again, too, we are definitely going to ensure to remove that factor out pre tournament status. Obviously, while fishing out there, it's going to happen. But at least we can say we did our best. That we know for a fact that there was none to start the tournament with. So. Yeah. Yeah, it happened to me too that weekend as well. Got the both cut-ups I had were right near the leader, so the fish was tracking the leader, that's for sure. So okay, I don't understand what that comment. I put 3 to 4 times that amount of 100-pound mono. What was that? I missed the beginning portion of it. Yep, definitely getting it going, guys. Got 38 people watching, 31 thumbs up. Come on, we can get that. Equals that number of thumbs up, guys. We're all here. I know everybody's kind of getting to the end of the day, but man, it's already 4 o'clock and I still haven't even hit the road yet. Not good. Gotta hurry up, hit the road. What's up, Timothy? How you doing, boss? I would say yes. Depending on the line capacity on that reel, yeah, my Cairo 50 should be able to do that. But also too, it depends how far out they hit the bait, what kind of line capacity they have on it. Like, you know, I've seen 10-footers come in, you know, felt like a 6-footer. Seen 6-footers fight like 9-footers and 10-footers. So it really all just depends on that, guys. Yeah, this is looking beautiful. But see, this is also going to give everybody an idea that is dealing with the braid and, you know, what kind of line capacity the reel was looking at minus all the line as it was going out. But also, too, when we come up to that 500 yards of how much actual line or spool capacity it encompasses on just that little bit going out. So I'm going to stop it, that way y'all can get an idea right there. So doing good, Uber. Trying to hit the road, man, so I can get these deliveries done, because I got to get it done today. All right, guys. So right here, we know the top shot is 500 yards. And right here, you can see there's only about maybe a 1/4 inch of spool exposure. We're going to see how much is left over after we get that 500 yards in there. Just give y'all a heads up, after I'm done spooling this, I'm gonna have to cut and run, guys. I gotta go make deliveries. They got me all loaded up, got my invoices ready to go. Did y'all put the scale in the truck? Huh? The scale's right there. No, I went and bought those scales because I can't find the other scale.
I know it was in your truck the last, you took it on the route.
If y'all can find it, it would be awesome, so I don't have to roll with this one. But I went the other day to look for it. I did not see it. That's why I went and bought 2 more. Huh? Right there. Yeah. No. You just weighed it out on that one. The other one's still in the box that's in your hand.
Okay, that's all I'm asking. I was just asking where the other one is.
They're both right there. Oh, too. Also, when I was going through the comments yesterday, I saw a lot of comments that I missed from like years ago, you know. One of them was a guy that came in, said he started watching the video, but as soon as my intro on the video came on, that it was a rap song, so he automatically stopped the video and got off. But he left a comment saying that that's why he's not subscribing to the channel, because he ain't gonna be dealing with the channel that, you know, has rap music for its intro, and you know, they don't appreciate, you know, that nonsense of, you know, belittling women and stuff like that. And I was like, well, obviously you didn't listen to the music, because it has nothing to do with that. It's rap music, but yes, it involves fishing. Talks about, you know, breaking away, having a good time, and all of that. So, wow. And as you can tell, guys, I really did stack the line on there even more. I got even more space in between the top end of the line right there and the housing. So yeah, he can easily get some more line on there.
Just a quick question. You're gonna need the 20s, right?
Huh?
You gonna need hooks or no?
Yeah, because I don't
All I
think
got is 18s up on the wall.
yeah, we the cables are cut right there.
Yeah,
we
that's
could
what I'm
start.
saying.
Yeah, we could start crimping at least 15 of them or so so I could take with me to the tournament and stuff. So. Do. Yeah, no doubt. And it just, like I said, it was just that. So I went ahead and kind of, you know, I was able to get back and comment on there, and I, you know, let him know I was sorry that I didn't see the comment, you know, that he left after that until yesterday. And it, not fault on mine, it's just the YouTube channel is not a perfect system where it allows me to see everybody's comment when they leave it. And so I was going through the videos, and what I do now, guys, because like I said, I'm trying to find a faster way to go through the comments and to answer every one of them. When I pull up a comment, and I'll show y'all real quick what I'm doing. So right here, when I pull up this comment, it'll actually show that I've already acknowledged it. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually opening it up even further, and I'm making sure that there's thumbs up. That's how I know I've already been through it. There's thumbs up. So right here that there's no thumbs up, I'm actually going to give them all a thumbs up, and I'm reading them as I'm looking at them to make sure that they're not asking me a question. But now I can actually, oh crap, let me get back over there. Dang, where was that? Dang, I got messed up. So, but again, here, like if there's any thumbs up that I haven't done, like here and here, I've got So now I can respond, get that in there. And then when I get back out, I'll go to the next one and I'll check that. And that's how I'm finding a lot of the comments that I have not actually answered. But it sucks. I have to actually go through this extra step here in order to make sure that I have not missed anybody's comment. And obviously mine, I don't give a thumbs up, but I am checking through everything. So that's how I'm finding out. But I did show the customer yesterday, and I'm waiting for Ray to comment on somebody else's. Like, if there's a comment feed there that Ray hasn't started on, say, behind somebody here, I think it gives me the ability to actually acknowledge him and stuff like that, so, which is okay, but it's not the way that YouTube's supposed to be designed. I should be able to comment directly to him. But to go back and answer people that say, well, how much braid do you actually work through in a day? Well, off this one reel here, I have put that's 7,240 yards. 7,240 yards I've put through the line counter and the spooling machine while me being here. So yeah, but he's got 2,550 yards of line on this reel. So yep, very nice. But all right, guys, I gotta run. I've got to get my deliveries done, and I got to be back in time to start loading up, figuring out what bait situation I'm gonna have. Because right now I don't have a lot, so I am going to be trying some different things, make sure I can create some baits or something like that, make sure I still stay within the law, because that's one thing I will not, I don't play with right there. So all right, guys, y'all have a good one. I'll talk to y'all later. Damon, it's good to see you on the channel, brother. Everybody else as well, guys. I can't wait to see y'all this weekend to go fishing. Later, guys. Y'all have a good one.